What up, what up? Got the original Lone Wolf coming at y'all real quick with some more educational. 26 USC 7408, subsection D, tells you and I, citizens and residents outside of the United States. If any citizen or resident of the United States does not reside in and does not have his principal place of business in any United States judicial district, such citizens or residents shall be treated for purposes of this section as residing in the District of Columbia. That right there is the proof that there are two different United States. And as you all have always heard me argue before, actually it ain't two different United States. It's just that a lot of people don't realize or have not paid no attention to the fact that they have taken the A off. That's really what it is, right? Start paying attention to some of the things that you know that are made in America and watch and see if it don't say USA on it. Okay? So in other words, what I'm saying, when we was coming up, right, I'm finna be 46 in June, right? So anybody my age and older, y'all already understand. Back in the day when we was coming up, it was USA, 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 which stands for the United States of America, right? Which is also on the Constitution. It don't say the United States Constitution, it say the United States of America Constitution. You all already know what the definition of the United States is, just like you guys already know what the definition of states, S-T-A-T-E-S, under Title 26 of the Internal Revenue Code. You already know what it means. I already told you. If you forgot, go back through my videos and pull up the video where I tell you what it means. I give you the code and everything. Now, something else, which I always thought was very funny. 28 USC 3002. What do we always get? What do we always get? The United States means A, a federal corporation, B, an agency, department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States, or an instrumentality of the United States. So I always find that to be very interesting when they tell you under Title 26 USC 7408, subsection D, citizens and residents outside of the United States. Outside of the United States. You understand that? This is the reason for why it's important for you to know what the IRS, right? We're talking about the Internal Revenue Service. So forget the Department of Justice. Forget Homeland Security and all them for a minute. Forget all those other entities. Focus just on the IRS. The IRS tell you what their meaning, what they define the United States to mean. They tell you what they define the word state, S-T-A-T-E, to mean. They tell you this is what we say it means. Okay? I'm bringing this up because you all have to understand that there are two United States. Not one, two. And again, like how I said, technically it's still only one United States. But people don't pay no attention to the fact that they took the A off the end. It's not the United States. It's the United States of America. This is the reason for why when you see 28 USC 3002 subsection 15A, it tell you the definition of the United States. It tell you the definition of the United States. There is no America after it because it's not the same thing. All right? And I've done this before, and it's not because I agree, but it's just to try to get people to understand what I'm talking about to try to drive my point home. What I'm finna recite now, I recited in a YouTube short before. Okay? Y'all ready? On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I need to break that down for people so they understand what they're talking about. Now, I'm not trying to shove that down anybody's throat. because I'm saying I'm agreeing with it and, you know, I live by it. And as a matter of fact, when I was a shorty coming up, I was one of them people who didn't want to stand. I was one of them people who didn't want to put his hand over his heart and all this other shit. I didn't want to do all that. Okay. So I'm not trying to present this to people to try to say, oh, well, this is what you need to be following. Okay. I'm just doing it to help you understand some of the things that they're talking about. In that pledge, they said the United States of America. They didn't say the United States. In the pledge, they said the Republic. They didn't say nothing about a fucking democracy. This is how come you know everybody is stupid and everybody is living in darkness and living a lie, just like Red said. Everybody, man, especially if they are aging older. Especially, man, if they are aging older, these motherfuckers are living in darkness. Because they know all of this. It's a fucking republic. The next time you hear somebody talking some shit about a democracy and this, that, and the other, just recite the Pledge of Allegiance to them. It say one nation. One nation. Well, that sounds something similar to what Red Wolf be talking about when he say about being a federalist. That sounds kind of similar to that. We didn't believe in imaginary borders and all this other bullshit. That's one nation. When you have individual states the way that we do, those are little miniature nations inside of a nation. Period. Period. So at the end of the day, guys, I just wanted to get on here real quick, point this out. As always, like, share the video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go through my videos and see some of the older ones to help me get more views on them, just to overcome the algorithms. Like how I told y'all in the video I made yesterday, I'm not tripping about having 200, 300 subscribers. I don't care about that. What I care about is how my channel is purposely being sabotaged. That's what I care about. If my channel was on YouTube unmolested and they wasn't impeding on my right to be a journalist, right? Then I wouldn't trip about having 200-300 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm tripping is because they attacking me, man. They screwing with me on purpose. They doing it on purpose. So like the video, share it, and most importantly, look into the information that I give y'all. You go to Google and you type in 26 USC 7408 and you scroll down to subsection D and you read this for yourself. There are 2 United States. It's Original Lone Wolf, man. Much love.